What's up? It is your favorite crew here on a Tuesday. We turning up as always. It's your country cutie cakes in the building. Papa Smurf on the ones and two. Yeah. And guess who just got out of traffic?
You already know.
Yeah, Q is in the building. What's up, people?
What's good? Let's turn up on a Tuesday. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. So it's hot topics. Hot topics. So jumping right into it. I don't know. You had to be under somebody's rock if you missed the Met Gala last night.
I missed it, but I saw the pictures. I did miss it.
I missed it too, but I saw the picture, so that means we was there.
No.
Okay, rewind. You must have been under somebody's rock if you didn't see the pictures of the Met Gala last night.
Oh, you ain't heard about it.
Well, before we get into the fashion, shout out to 2 Chainz for proposing.
You like that?
To Keisha.
I thought that was so corny.
I'm excited for love to win, so I don't care if he was on the step. He felt like that was a big enough platform to put her on. You don't know his wife, and you know what's crazy thing? They was like at 2 Chainz, whatever his Instagram name is, and congratulations, Keisha. Oh yeah, congratulations 2 Chainz at Hair Weave Killer.
I thought they'd been married though. He's been like.
Well, they have proposed and now they are getting together. But let's get into this fashion. First of all, Met Gala, I wanna ask you, how do you come up with your theme? This was Catholic religion based.
I think it was like crosses or something. This year.
It was Catholic religion based, okay. And I was a little taken back because I'm just like, who
thinks of that?
Yeah.
I think I was just like a Catholic.
Yeah, and you know, Rihanna came in. I think she was the host as the Pope. You know, she did the Pope thing.
Is it me or is it like her age and weight is starting to kick in? I thought last night was the saggest I've ever seen her titties.
Oh no!
Like she had like the Aretha Franklin rose, like right here.
Oh no! I didn't pay attention to that, but I was more really looking at the hat and stuff. But shout out to you for coming for 2018 Pope Rihanna. Some other highlights that we saw. Solange pulled off a do-rag.
I only saw Solange's hallway look. I didn't see. Was that the same thing she
did? She
changed?
She had on a do-rag, and and on her head she had a do-rag, and she had a braided halo in the back.
Okay, I did see that.
But she had a do-rag.
Solange always looks like a condom.
And then last night she looked like a condom.
Yeah, she always like a condom. So
well, you know, protection. Keep it wrapped up. Keep it right. Keep it tight. You know, she's trying to say strap it up all 2018. So moving forward, it was a lot of do's and don'ts. I know a lot of people. Cardi B is getting a lot of backlash. I'm not going to lie. When I saw Cardi B's outfit, I did immediately think about Beyonce.
Yeah.
I did. I can't help it. I don't know if it was Beyonce inspired or not, but when I saw it, I thought about Beyonce, and I mean, I can see why the Beehive is attacking her for the halo and everything
do that,
else.
like,
she did on a award show, and she was pregnant while doing it.
Well, you do know that the type of designer that he is, he doesn't really allow you to pick. He kind of gives you what he wants you to wear. So I think she kind of got backlash, but it really wasn't her fault. Because he's the type of designer where he puts you in a particular piece and you don't really get like I either get to choose this one or this one.
Well, per Cardi B's post, she said, I love working with a designer who can make my vision come true.
Oh, well shoot me in the foot then. I'm about to
she made a lot of that.
But yeah, so I mean, it was a lot of stuff. Nicki Minaj looked amazing.
You know,
in her red.
I thought she looked horrible.
I didn't see her full picture.
I saw her full picture. She was being extra. She walked out. She did her little, you know, King Kong, then on thingy.
You know who go ahead. I'm gonna let you
she did that, and just before we change the subject, she was spotted several times having a conversation with Cardi B. Yeah. I don't really think it was a beef. I think the internet tried to portray a beef. I think they tried to make a beef, and I felt like Nicki Minaj wanted something, and Cardi didn't entertain it. And I salute her because even at the peak where Nicki Minaj did address Cardi to say, you know, you came at me talking about you want to do a song with me, but you didn't give me any respect. But Cardi never addressed it. And salute to her about that.
Did she not want to do this song, or did she change the lyrics or something like that?
No,
she supposedly rewrote some of Nicki's verse for Motorsport.
Yeah.
Which she accidentally leaked the original verse after she told everybody that she was the one that rewrote part of Nicki's verse.
Okay. I knew it was something like that.
Well, I'm sorry. It was alleged that she leaked it. Let me make sure I say that because I don't know. They alleged. Get off my list. But speaking of Cardi B, and I know this is a little off subject from the Met Gala, have you seen the have you seen the YouTube video of LaChat from 3-6 Mafia? You know, she was the original rapper who did Chicken Head. And she goes off on Cardi B. You have to look that up. She went off because she said that everybody's telling her that she should be honored. She said she's not honored because Cardi B never once reached out to them to tell them that she was remaking the song, nor did she pay homage to them. So she said that it's not something that she should be flattered about.
Yeah.
Speaking of going off on Cardi B, there was some girl that's out right now. I think like his baby mom or something like that, or somebody he's supposed to have a baby by or had sex with.
Offset's other baby mom.
Something like that. I know she did a whole interview on Hollywood Unlocked, and then she did Hollywood Unlocked, and I think that's where I saw it at. But yeah, I think she like went live and was just like calling out Cardi, like this is not his baby, and I mean this is his baby, and we had sex. And Cardi responded by going on Twitter, was just like, girl, why would you put this bullshit up?
Right.
So,
well,
speaking of going off on Cardi,
that's a lot to digest. Let's go to a positive side. Did anyone catch Dear Mama on BET?
No.
Some of the highlights from it was where a lot of the artists they paid homage to their mothers, and it was so beautiful. And one of my favorite parts was when Janelle Aiko and her daughter took the stage and they did a duet together. It was absolutely beautiful, brought a tear to my eye. I went and downloaded the song. It's not really long, it's like a minute and some change, no more than 2 minutes, but it's beautiful. I don't know, she's like 8 or 9. She's very petite-like. But it was beautiful. If we hop back over to Nicki Minaj, you guys, she did make a statement at the Met Gala that she is going to be coming out with an album called Queen. She didn't state a release date, but you guys be on the lookout for that. Hopefully it's not as much repetition as her prior songs. Maybe she has content.
So I'm confused now. Maybe I'm behind. So Barbie Teens and Chun Li were just singles.
Yeah, they were just singles.
Oh, see, I thought the album was Barbie Teens.
No, those are just singles.
So she released 2 singles.
Yep, she released 2 singles at one time, hoping that one would fly higher than the other. Yeah, I think she was hoping that one would do better than the other, or they both would soar, and they flopped because crazy enough, in 2017, Charlemagne, which we know he can be reckless, he did a top 5 worst artists in 2017, and Nicki Minaj is one of them. Because just like Barbie Teens and Chun Li, it's like, okay, Nicki, for you to say that you're the best female rapper out here, why are these songs not going anywhere? You know,
and why would
like
you release
they
them
suck.
a couple of days?
And I've been calling.
Why would you release them a couple of days after this girl to release the whole album?
Because she was at her.
Yeah, I do feel like she was a sprinkle of petty. So that's just me.
So she bow out gracefully.
Yeah.
But going on forward, I really want to save this one since we have YBN's DJ coming in today. But allegedly, YBN said he had to cut that trick off. Him and Black China are no more. Yeah. But I thought it was a rumor alleging that she was pregnant by this young fella. What y'all think about that? He's 12.
He's a baby.
Yeah, he's 12.
Like, what are you doing? And I feel like he's a scammer. Well, she's used to dating.
Yeah, she's just in it for the check. She's a professional pregnant person. Yeah, she's a professional pregnant woman. She just goes to each relationship to get pregnant.
Don't knock it, because I always told my family if I was a girl, I would have a baby every 9 months, and their names would be little I-9, little W2.
I can't stand little you. Moving on, speaking about kids, did you guys happen to see, a lot of people graduated this year. Well, not this year, this week or in the upcoming weeks. But University of Florida usher got a lot of spotlight because he was aggressively removing students from the stage. I'm kind of seeing, both sides.
I hate when they try to. You gotta be calm. I work hard.
I get that. I completely get that. Celebrate. But these people were up here, and most of them were Greek affiliated. They were trying to stroll and stuff on stage. And the thing I did graduate from HBCU, and even there, they were like, that won't be tolerated. Like, we had an Omega to come across the stage and literally hop. And the president of the university politely held that degree and said, go continue to your seat.
It's always one.
Held it.
It's always one.
So I get it. I don't say aggressively remove them from the stage, but after you see the first bit of foolery, stop it and say, hey, this won't be accepted. If you come up here and do this, we will escort you and you will not get your degree. And I bet you, if you done did this for 4 years or whatever, you might get up there and hooty-hoo, but
well, me and Jaleesa,
you gonna holler together.
You guys met my best friend. Me and Jaleesa, we were the ones at our high school singing try because it was Harris and Huff. We were literally right behind each other.
Yeah.
And then we had played as like a 5, 6, 7, 8, and we just started shouting across the stage. We got away with it though.
Y'all are horrible. Man, shout out to my godmother who I like to claim, my other twin, because when I get this waist snatch and this wet and wavy blonde going on, they're gonna put me as her biopic. But Janet Jackson is to receive the Icon Award at 2018 Billboard Award.
You knew it was about to be Janet.
I didn't know it was gonna be.
She has said this 1,000 times.
I never heard this.
I think I can play Janet.
Really? Maybe baby Janet.
Yeah, like
the
young
younger
Janet.
Janet.
I want to be Penny.
But you can't be, because she wasn't light skinned then.
Yes,
she was.
No, she wasn't.
Penny was light her whole life.
No,
we're not talking about Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna play young Janet before all the big fame. Like, give me the beat, Janet. Like, give me that part.
So before the music with Kaya, gotcha.
I hate you. Anyway, and also at the 2018 Billboard Awards, please people tune in because this will be the first time in 9 years that Janet Jackson will be doing a televised performance. Because, you know, last time she had a little nip slip. You know what I'm saying? A little nip slip.
Has it been that long?
It's been 9 years. She had a little
I
nip
remember
slip.
that.
They blacklisted her though.
From doing what, live shows?
Performances, yeah, because she had a little nip slip. But Justin Timberlake kept getting booked.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why they was mad at Justin, because he kept getting booked after that incident.
Right, that wasn't even like you reached over there on her and did that.
I honestly don't think it was a nip snip. I just think that it wasn't taken like she wanted it to be.
But he did that. He reached over and
I still don't think it was a nip slip.
It did fall lovely though. Did y'all see it? It was like
Jackson's a very well
it was like a little
song.
It was like a blossom. It was like,
I'm telling you, it wasn't a nip slip.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It didn't go over
Watching the flower like blossom out of this.
All right, let's talk about flowers blossoming. Let's. I want to stroke you guys' intellect really quickly. Can I please get you to pay attention to me right now?
Yeah, because I like to be strong.
Yeah, I didn't know where that was going.
I want to know the new video, "This Is America" by Childish Gambino.
I'm ready for it.
What are you guys' thought on it?
Well, I honestly say I haven't even seen it.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna play it during our next break. Cause you have to see it.
Is it? Are you talking about the guy? He's like
from Atlanta.
It's like a horse or something.
Yeah,
like
it's a lot of stuff. Well, basically, for those of you guys who have
it's
not,
like a white horse with a black guy, a black mask around.
For everyone who has not seen, yes, it is. For everyone who has not seen the videos, Childish Gambino literally put everything that's going on in America in a video, and he basically put so many subliminal messages to see where your mind was. And I can honestly say I was ignorant to everything, because in the video it says he put the dancing and the music in the forefront, and you didn't see the stuff in the back. So I'm literally watching him do his little Uzi dance. They're dancing.
I heard he was like really flamboyant.
He was. And honestly, no. Honestly, when I first saw it, I thought that he was making a mockery of the rappers who are out now. So that's where my mind went. And then once I see everyone's else tidbit, because you know everybody's just so woke these days, and clearly I was taking a nap, you know. They saw all these different things that were taking place. So with that being said, as I'm sitting up here watching the dances, I did catch the part when he was killing everybody, because I guess that's everything that comes to the forefront. We always see the murders that take place, but we never see things in the background. For instance, he did have a scene in which I didn't see myself. I saw the snippet of it per social media of him dancing in the forefront, and it's a death riding on a horse in the background.
Right, that's what I saw.
Did not see that. Or they said in another scene, you're watching them dance, but you don't see a man literally jump to his death in a suicide in the back.
I saw a mini clip where I think he shot somebody. I can't remember who.
Right.
And they wrapped the gun up and like
they cleaned it up.
So it's like cleaning up the murders.
So
and
basically,
that was symbolic of Jim Crow as well, because he had the same positioning that Jim Crow has.
Yeah.
If you look at the symbolism of Jim Crow.
It's just, he put a lot of
work. He's very conscious like that.
But you know what? I salute that, because if you don't know your history, it makes you research it. And he puts it on a platform for that kids now are like, "Ooh, what is this?"
Can I add on to that? Even with you saying that, and I know I'm about to go real left. If Kanye would have took an approach as similar to this, it would be, we would try to understand him more. Right. Because I did you guys watch the video?
Yep.
Or the interview?
Yeah.
If you listen, I mean, we all are disappointed in some of the things he had to say.
No, I was disheartened because I actually liked him as a rapper. I was actually a Kanye supporter. I can't say fan because I'm not a fan of anybody, but I supported his rap, and for him to be so controversial, it just kind of bothered me because, you know, people started attacking him and then his music has changed. And I'm like, oh my God. So
but like I said, if he would have took an approach as such, then we could have had a, we could have conversed about it a little bit more. Have you guys heard about Trump, him, and Kaepernick going to the White House and having a conversation?
I have not heard about that.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be like a big live thing. It's going to be Trump, Kanye West, and Kaepernick.
Well, I can't wait to get into that. I actually am going to wait to talk about Kanye with one of our guests who gets here, Richie Rich.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We're just going to go more into it because I would love to hear his tidbit off of that.
He is that kind of
he's that type of person, so I would really like to tweak his mind to see how he feels about it. But shout out to you, Childish Gambino, for opening up the eyes of a lot of people. Guys, there's several documentaries out now or short film shorts talking about the relevance of it and other things that you might not have seen. They're diving into it, but I always tell people, don't listen to what everybody else is saying. Make your own judgment towards the video. See what you can see and then let me know how about
this before you move on. If you have not researched Childish Gambino, if you have not looked at a plethora of his videos, he always has those type of messages in his songs and his videos. And he's another one that I actually enjoy. So watching his videos yesterday, once I watched them, This is American, and I started watching everything that was coming behind, I was like, wow, like he has great symbolism in all of his videos. And if you have not found out or you do not know who he is, you need to actually research that because that is one socially conscious brother. Go ahead.
Shout out to Childish Gambino. We're excited to see where this goes. I'm excited because he's that type of artist who literally has the white and black culture following him, and he's opening up a door and broadening horizons. So I'm so excited to see where this goes. Moving forward. Congratulations to Tia Mowry. She gave birth to baby number 2. That's absolutely amazing. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And last but not least, did anybody see Avengers Infinity Wars besides me?
I actually pulled it up on my new Fire Stick that gets everything, and I hadn't looked at it again.
Infinity Wars is absolutely amazing, but shout out to them because they are, we know Black Panther did well, but Black Panther did even better for like longevity. As far as Infinity Wars go, they crossed the $1 million mark quicker than any film in history. So it's almost like, it's almost like the rabbit and the turtle story, to be like, okay, you did get there, but will you finish out hard? Because even though I went to see it because I'm a big Marvel fan, I'm such a nerd.
You are?
But I am. I'm such a nerd. I love all that stuff. But it's been getting mixed reviews. So again, since it shot out, since it shot out and getting to the $1 million mark the quickest, but will they be able to keep that spot in the box office?
I haven't heard I've seen like little stuff, but all the stuff that I have seen has been negative stuff. So
it's negative because, I'm not going to do a spoiler alert. It's negative because it didn't end how the audience wanted it to end.
Oh, okay.
So of course at any time, just like if you watch, what movie was that? Tyler Perry, I'm a fan of your work.
Acrimony?
I didn't see that.
Oh.
But Tyler Perry, I am a big fan of your work. But when I saw Temptation, I was overly ecstatic the whole movie. And me personally, I felt like he might have ran out of money towards the end because no. This is why I say that. I feel like he ran out of funds towards the end because the main character is aged. She's older. Clearly, she's sickly. Her husband has aged and married and had a son. And Brandy's still in here looking like a spring chicken. And it's like, what happened?
I was about to agree with you what you said. Tyler Perry ran out of money. That was hilarious. But Acrimony was kind of the same way. It was kind of like, oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Janet Jackson in. That's the end.
Yeah. So that will end up Hot Topics for me today. Guys, Follow me at piece of cakes _ I'm going to try to get all that information. Just one underscore. I'm going to try to get all that information out there for you guys. I want to get pictures of the Met Gala and all this stuff so you can stay up on game.
Please put a picture of Zendaya for them.
Oh, Zendaya. Looking like somebody from God of War.
You know what I didn't like? Kerry Washington. With that straight gold, I did not like her look. You know who look I did love?
Who?
J-Lo legs, baby.
J-Lo
did not come to play with.
Oh, Janelle.
She was very Janelle.
First of all, before we close this out, you want to know who got me though? Tiffany Haddish. I hated her look.
I didn't even see.
I
Tiffany.
hated it.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, you know who did looks? You know who did look very well? She always slays.
Who?
Steve Harvey's wife.
Oh, Marjorie.
Woo.
She always.
But she looked like she was at the church though.
And then Mary J was out there looking like somebody auntie who was trying to stay cool.
Why would Mary J be at the Met Gala though?
She was invited.
With her Mary J boots on.
I don't see Mary J being at the Met Gala though. That's just
Okay. Before we wrap this up, guys, I was tickled pink. The internet is undefeated yet again. So Bow Wow goes to Twitter and he makes a post to say the Met Gala is just a fancy Halloween. Y'all go out here to be uncomfortable, wearing all these headpieces and stuff like that. It's just a glorified Halloween party. And a follower tweets, "How you gonna hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in."
You know, he's been being weird all weekend. He put up something on Twitter the other day and said, you know, you guys don't understand me. No.
He's trying to pull a Kanye?
Yeah, I guess he really was fishing for a party.
For it. Last but not least, Taylor Swift gathered Kanye, okay? Taylor Swift, after his breakdown and after his 2-hour interview, goes to Twitter and says at Kanye, hold on, I'm going to let you finish. But Britney Spears had the best breakdown of the whole time. I'm just saying. Kanye scrub. So she killed it. That concludes my hot topics, guys. Stay tuned in. It's your crazy crew each and every Tuesday. Your country cutie Kate, your boy Q, and Enrique Fan, the man with the plan. So keep it locked. Stay tuned in. Turn us up because we going up on this Tuesday. It's WTNT's
Q in the Streets.
Crazy feeling. How crazy is the feeling? Hello there.
What's up, youngin?
How are you?
How you doing, man? Good to meet you, Q. Pleasure to meet you. This is my co-host. This is Rainy, and this is Enrique. You can come on this side. Hey, what's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Turn up on a Tuesday with your favorite crew. It's WTNT's 107.7. Q in the street. I got your country cutie Cakes in the building.
Ooh, my daddy, Alabama.
Hey, ooh, and I got the smoothest talking asshole. I know I got Enrique Fan, the man with the plan. What's going on? How are you? And we got a special guest in the building. We got the hottest DJ, the youngest DJ that I know that's out here killing. We got Fresh the DJ in the building.
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm well. You know, welcome to our domain. Now, we will say this, and we keep it honest in this room. Everybody who makes it in does not make it out alive, all right?
Rich, I want to just jump in and be like, how does it feel to be so young and popping, though?
First off, it's a blessing.
Yeah. It's just crazy because I'm like, when I was your age, I'm like,
yeah, what was I doing?
Wait, I wasn't doing what he's doing, dog. I'm up here like idolizing people like you, and it's like for you to be so young and doing this, it's just, how was it waking up one day just like, oh, I'm just here, and then be like, nah, man, I'm like the youngest, hottest DJ out here.
I mean, it felt good. It was wild. I didn't believe it at first. I mean, it felt good to be humble about it, especially.
Yeah. So I got a question. Like, how long were you DJing before you took off?
7 years.
That's what's up.
How did you get into DJing? That's not really something that you hear people like, hey, I want to go up and be a DJ.
My mom used to own a club, and my brother used to be a DJ who was outside with me. And he wasn't on it like I was. I was just on music because, you know what I'm saying, I was playing guitar, piano, all the stuff like that. And I just jumped into DJing. Because I wanted to be out there. I didn't want to be stuck in the room all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to be out there, I want to look. So she like, if you want to look, come on out here, you finna work. Yeah. So I was, you know what I'm saying, jumped on that, and I ended up being better than him.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So how, from going to just doing something for fun, just to feel the energy from the crowd, and then surpass who the person that you looked up to, and then Who was like the first person that you like gravitated to as far as like in the industry wise? Like, hey, I want to work with this kid.
DJ The Real.
Okay. How was that for you?
It was good. I met him first in the studio, and then actually 2 months ago, he hit me in my DM. And I'm like, I don't think he gonna remember me. You know what I'm saying? I think he cocky, but he was actually humble enough, you know what I'm saying, to hit me and say, I see you working. You know what I'm saying? You young, keep it going, keep it going.
How did it make you feel though?
It felt good.
Like, did you tell everybody like, bruh, look who in the
I was
DM?
like, if he's seeing me, imagine how many other people seeing
Right.
me and not just responding back to my DMs
Right.
and stuff like that.
Right. That's crazy. I'm envious of you, okay? I'm a little green over here. I'm a little envious. Because I'm just like, dang, if I could have did that when I was his age, I'd be on and popping.
Let the people know how old you are.
18.
Okay. And success hit you kind of early because you've been in the, like, you actually been in this for a while now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still, you're still so young, but you still have so far to go, and you've already accomplished so much. So you're back and forth between Atlanta, LA. What you got going on in LA right now?
I'm trying to open.
Come,
I'm
dang!
saying I can't say too much.
Try to pull a little bit out.
People praying your downfall, but
Nah,
I hear
it's
that,
all
I hear
blessings up
that.
in here.
you know what I'm saying?
Can you
No,
give us
he
a
just
little
saying
sneak peek of what's going
I'm gonna
on?
open the studio, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Aye.
And it's gonna be a LA thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna open up one here too though.
Okay.
Both.
That's what's up.
Who do you want to work with?
DJ Real.
Keep dropping that jewel. He gonna hit.
DJ Drama.
You don't work with Khaled.
Yeah, I work with Khaled.
So he can yell all over your shit.
Right.
I won't. Yeah, that's how you get on though, for real.
Yeah.
Hood Rich King. I like to work with Lil Uzi. I want to become like a DJ Drama, like as to where he actually found Lil Uzi. And, you know what I'm saying? I like to be that.
You want to be that DJ out there breaking records, huh?
Right.
I feel it. So do you have an ear for new music? Like, I know it takes a lot to make your mix, but what does it take for a new artist to slide you their disc or their track and you like, this is it?
Them coming into my DM professionally.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? Not coming in there just saying crazy stuff, trying to get my attention. If you come into my DM professionally, asking for my email, you know what I'm saying? And constantly like you want to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you have that mindset at 18 because a lot of 18-year-olds, you know, will just be all over the place. First of all, he comes from a very good background.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that definitely plays a part in it of your professionalism. But I love that you keep it because you honestly can be out here doing what you want to do, acting a freaking fool. But I'm so glad that you are level-headed and you know exactly what it is that you want to do. I wish I was that in tune to what I was doing at 18.
And I was 18. I had one job, and that was to go to the club and throw it in a circle. Okay?
Oh no!
I had one job, and he out here. Get your life together.
I'm DJing for y'all.
Listen, you DJing for them. It's called broke,
And he's still having
okay?
fun and making money.
Right, man. Dang.
So what's next for you? What's coming up outside of the studio?
We got a tour coming up with G-Eazy, Lil Uzi Vert, and Ty Dolla $ign.
Lil Uzi Vert, that's big.
We got another one coming up with Young Thug and just Lil Uzi. Rolling Loud coming up Sunday. Lit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're in the city for?
Watch
I'm about to say,
that's
don't
in
you-
Miami.
Oh.
And you have a festival this weekend that you're working
Yeah,
on?
that's it.
Is that here in Atlanta?
No, that's in Miami.
Okay.
You flying out from here?
Yeah, that's Rolling Loud.
Oh, Rolling Loud?
Yeah.
Where you gonna be rolling while you're in Miami?
Tell him to get out your business. That's what you can do. Get out his business.
Cool, man. You're doing some awesome things. What do you want your fans to know? What do you want people to know about you and what you got going on? What's coming up?
First off, that I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the cocky Hollywood people.
Yeah.
That people betray me as. Because, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Who
people.
portray you like that?
Because I'm sure I'm gonna say, I don't even get that from you.
Yeah.
From where I'm from, like,
Oh, you're gonna always get that from
they just
people.
be mad.
You done
for no
surpassed
reason.
where they at, so you can't even. Let me tell you something. Working in this industry, You know what I'm saying? When you on that path of greatness and success, you can't even listen to that noise back there no more. People be like, oh, he acts stuck up, or he done got these followers, or he done got this money, and he done turned into this person. You know what I'm saying? No shade, but I have turned into this person. I'm not. You want me to stay where you are?
You're right.
You don't have to be bougie or disrespectful or anything like that, but I'm focused on what I got to do. So you cannot listen to that noise. People are always gonna say things about you. So you can be humble without you saying I'm humble.
Right.
You can just be humble.
Well, as an 18-year-old, I know relationships might not be the first thing in your forefront, but is you single, is you married, you take it.
What's going on out here?
Go ahead, let them know. Go ahead, let them know.
I mean, if I don't say it, she gonna kill me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
we hear somebody.
And she listening. She said,
Shout out to Bae. Shout out.
I'm gonna send it to her if she not listening.
Yeah, shout out to Bae. She repping you. We still gonna keep you a secret. So for everybody out there trying to shoot they shot all summer 18,
Listen.
Yeah, no, he
don't
already-
get
he
these
already
views.
said, don't come in his
You said
DMs with
shoot
no
it?
crazy-
He said shoot it.
But
Shoot. Hey. Hey. No, right. No. We both like, don't do it.
Baby.
He already told y'all he only responded to professionalism DMs. Don't even try.
come into it.
But look, but then.
He said you come into a professional, so you can.
Oh, so come into a professional.
You can shoot the shot.
When
You
we
just
get
gotta
in
be
the
a professional
studio,
shot.
Next subject.
Y'all get him in the doghouse round.
So listen, we're gonna jump into a little bit of his spin. We got a little bit planned. We're gonna let that play for a few seconds, and then we're gonna come right back into our interview. Y'all stay tuned. It's Q in the Streets.
He's gonna be in Miami this weekend. Yo, this festival is gonna be crazy. And to
Your heart ain't pumping too fast, is it now?
I'm good.
he's scared. He coming. He
Okay.
ready for it. So like, what are you overly excited about this weekend? Like outside of doing what you do, when you get to Miami, what's the next best thing outside of working that you're looking forward to doing?
I can't say one of them.
Oh, the third one then.
Yeah.
Is it driving the rentals?
Okay.
First time.
Ooh, floss out.
You know what I'm saying? Pulling out the Gucci's, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Oh, so you going out at the flex?
yeah.
I'm going all the way out.
Okay.
You gonna hit the beaches?
I'm at the beaches.
Yeah,
The moped, you know what I'm saying? Just walking the strip.
yeah.
But the concert, of
It's
course.
gonna be lit.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be on the big stage because when we did it in California, we went on a big stage like that. But this year, like, we didn't like really bounced up.
Right.
So we just, you know what I'm saying, just practice. The rest of this.
So how do you feel? Like, what's the adrenaline rush once you hit the stage? Like, I know you're excited, but then when you see the lights go off and you see all these people.
You freeze up.
I was just getting ready to say, I always think about, I guess coming from like the artist standpoint, I never thought about like, do the DJs get nervous?
The DJs are the most nervous because what if I'm back there and with this one little button that I hit, mess up the whole show.
I never thought about that.
I saw
If it's not for me, then
Or if the
What's
music
going
is
on?
late.
I don't know
Exactly.
where Ross
I never
was,
thought
but
about
I saw Ross like throw a bottle of water at his DJ once before, like.
I seen Tamar
and
do that
booted
before.
him. He was
But the
like, "Yo,
thing
who
is-
is Buddy?"
The thing is, artists be mad at the DJ when it really can't be the DJ problem. It could be just one little
Sound
chord. This
system.
one
Yeah.
little chord is unplugged can make all this go slow, like super slow. And you back here mad at me.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I can't do nothing about this in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I guess
Somebody
that's
gotta be blamed.
I about to say, I guess I'm like, well, that's what sound check is for. You should have took care of that next time. But sound check is at 1, the show at 8. Somebody done took something.
You got 10 artists coming up here doing all this, and we need a sound check before we come on the stage.
Yeah.
Right.
I
You
get
the
it.
backbone of the skit, though, bro. We depend on you to make the sets get right.
But that's why. That's what
Was that a
called
bar?
practice.
I didn't know where that was going.
I might sign me. I might got a couple of them up my sleeve. never
Oh,
know.
Lord. She done went from security to the rapper.
You know she just trying to get.
He want his job next.
Y'all just mad because I DJ on the side sometimes.
Yeah.
In your car on the way to the station, right?
And-
Yeah,
and I
next. Well, let everybody know where they can find you at on social media, man.
Fresh the DJ on Instagram, on everything actually. If you type me out.
And again, tell everybody what you have coming up and what you want your people to know.
I got a tour coming up with G-Eazy, Lil Uzi Vert, Ty Dolla $ign, and of course YB and I'm you know what I'm saying, the GOATs.
Yes.
You the boys, huh? I'm about to say, you just lit up.
The GOATs. Got Rolling Loud this weekend in Miami. know what I'm saying? Everybody just stay humble, you know what I'm saying? Keep working.
Same to you, man. Stay humble, keep working.
Thank you.
Keep on the grind. You already in there. You already in there, just keep floating. But listen, next time you back in the A, come holler at your Q in the streets team, alright? We got you.
Already.
Y'all keep it locked. It's WTNT's 107.7.
Q in the streets.
Okay, now we ready. What's going on, big brother? You doing alright? Come on in, family. Look at her looking like, what is going on? Hi, gorgeous. Hi. How are you, love?
Hi.
Q, pleasure to see you again.
3, 2, 1.
What's going on? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Q with your favorite crew. It's Turn Up on a Tuesday. It's WTNT's 107.7.
Q in the streets.
I got your favorite country cutie Case in the building.
Ooh, I'm here.
And I got the smoothest talking asshole. I know the man with the plan. Enrique fan in the building. What's going on? Listen, we got a special guest in the building. My big brother, the hardest working rapper I know in the ATL. We got Richie Rich in the building.
I know what's going on.
What's going on, Brody? First of all, before we even start the interview, we have a little superstar over here. She has to walk in and stole the whole show. Who is little mama over here?
It's my daughter,
Hey.
Kalia.
Hey, mama.
What's up?
We gonna let her warm up. We gonna let her warm up.
She being
Khalid
quiet
came
now.
in and took over.
How you feeling, big Brody?
I'm doing good. Oh, there you go.
I'm about to say, there she go. Super duper excited to have you. Finally get to the domain. I will say this. I know we're brothers, but every rapper don't make it out of here alive. All right, so we're gonna keep going that. So, what you got going on, man?
Man, it's really what I don't got going on.
Right.
I got everything going on.
I
We
hear
working
that.
on projects right now. I just dropped a project in January. We working on the EP right now. We're planning a tour. Trying to go 50 states for y'all.
I hear
We're
that.
trying to touch all these states. And we're gonna hit every city that we can hit, you know. We're gonna try to at least hit 2 cities in every state when we do it.
Yeah.
We're projecting to try to take off in like July, so
So
we're
with the
putting it together.
With the tour, are you doing all the backing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This all us. This all MPR. We putting everything together.
And I believe it because the first time, or the second time I met this man, I seen a bus, a van like riding down the road. I'm like, is that Rich's face on this? But like he got like 10 vans and they all got his face on them.
That's what's up.
And the team. And I'm just like, I just met this man like a few days ago on set. So let's jump back to that. I mean, not only are you rapping, you're doing movies as well. I've been seeing on your Instagram and keeping up with you. You producing short films and stuff now?
Yeah, we doing it all. I mean, when you get in this entertainment and you trying to be a mogul, you gotta do it all.
Yeah, you gotta have every hat on your head.
Facts.
What I saw, I was trolling your Instagram, and so what I saw was a transition from, I guess, the old Rich to the new Rich, and the new Rich is just like so inspirational and uplifting and things of that nature. So did something happen in your life to say, hey, let me uplift, or was it just a new wave?
It's campaigns with me. It's like it's just when you see certain things and you get inspired by certain people, you start to think about different stuff, you know. So at the end of the day, I came to a point where it was like, let me start giving this energy, because it was certain energies that was coming around me that I felt was negative. And they say the negative energy come with this territory. When you becoming a bigger rapper, when you becoming more famous, when you becoming more, people want to see you more, people want to do things more with you. But with that comes a lot of negative energy and a lot of people misconstruing what you're doing, what you do for it.
So you sound like you've been hanging with like a lot of OGs.
Yeah, I have. I've been taking game from, I don't be around you unless you 80 damn near not, because they the ones with all the knowledge. Like, it's some young guys with the knowledge, but they gotta go through certain things. And now I'm seeing
you
like,
go through jail 10 years.
yeah, you
you
gotta find yourself, and I'm more in the mode now where I still am trying to find myself, but a lot of people come to me for answers as well.
Right.
But I still have to have that inspiration from somewhere, and that's who bring it.
Do you catch slack for being so positive from your fellow colleagues?
No, not really. It what's so crazy about it is I thought that I would, but actually so many more people, like when they run back into me, or a lot of people follow me. So when they actually come into with me, they're like, dang, you really are like that. But then it's like, you be inspiring me. I done had so many people come up to me lately like, you've been inspiring me. You've been really motivating me to go harder, get up and do something different and be more positive. And that's what I do this for. And I think that the music and certain things take people down different lanes because they don't really understand that what you came into it for. And that's what I came into it for, to be inspirational, to be positive, to bring more to the culture. But of course, with music, you make music that you want to hear and that people want to hear and people want to feel. That's not necessarily what you live like. You feel me? So it's like trying to blend what I feel like and what I live like with what the people want to hear. Because we make music for other people to hear it as well. If I just made music for myself, you wouldn't know me.
Yeah.
But I make music for other people to hear me as well. So with that, I'm going to talk about things and say things that they want to hear. But as well, the person who I am and what I really am about, that's where you get certain posts and certain sayings and certain things that's inspirational. Because at the end of the day, I have children and I have a lifestyle and I have family that I take care of and that I'm very in tune with. And a lot of the rappers, they make it as if they're not in tune with certain parts of the world. And that's where I come into play. And you will see me partying tonight, but that night I went back home to my kids. So you don't get that
y'all
lifestyle.
in the background. It's the family in the building, y'all. So y'all listen over. I love that, because you see most rappers, they got 10 big booty girls with them, and you know all the other kind of carrying on, and you got your family with you. So that's very different, but it sets you apart from the rest. I'm gonna let Randy take the floor because I know she itching.
I am itching. Like everything you just said, we do hot topics on the show, and it was a subject that I didn't hit on because I really wanted to get your side of it. And everything you just said, I was like, I gotta ask him. What is your standpoint with Kanye right now?
Kanye. I don't even know. It's weird. It's like when you look at what he's doing and how he's doing it, if you understand what I understand, it's a lot of marketing. And it's a lot of promotion. But that's why they only gonna show you certain things in the beginning. When we first seen his interview, when we first heard what he was talking about, it was like he's on some crazy stuff. But then when you see the reality of it, he kind of didn't really go crazy without clearing it up and without giving people a reason to know why he did it. But Kanye, he know he's a great marketer and a great promoter, and he about to drop some heat, and that's why everybody about to pay attention.
Except for that, biggity bop.
You being a young cat and the knowledge that you have, what advice would you give him?
To Kanye? I would tell Kanye, keep doing what he's doing. He got the world talking about him. I'm at an interview and I'm talking about him, so keep doing what you're doing.
Because it's just like with me, I go back and forth with a lot of Yeezy fans because I love College Dropout Yeezy. Like, I swear by that album, you know, like that album from beginning to end, I rock hard with it. And I do believe after his mother died, he never really got closure. I feel like he's still suffering from that to this day. So, you know, that's another demon of his own. But my biggest thing with him, yes, controversy is big. Yes, get everybody talking about you. But I'm also religious based. I'll say, what's the point of gaining the world if you're going to lose your soul? And I don't understand how some things that you attack them so ignorantly and you attack them so abruptly, and then you want to say, oh, that's not what I meant. I get what you're trying to say, Kanye, but bounce your ideas off people. You know what I'm saying? Because before you go public with it, bounce it off of somebody, because what you say can really hurt people. And it's like for the fans who are really fans, I don't know if you guys saw the TMZ interview or not, when the other young gentleman at TMZ, he was like, I'm hurt because I'm a fan. Like, I defended you. Like, I'm out here in the streets talking about Kanye this, Kanye that, y'all crazy, and you say something as ignorant as slavery was a choice. And then, I mean, yes, you clarified it afterwards, but at what point in time, knowing the platform that you have, the voice that you have, and that people are listening on both sides of the spectrum, the African Americans who are being suppressed and the whites who are suppressing, not all, but the ones who are, and you to sit up here and say slavery was a choice.
But see, I think that the biggest picture that we missed is that he said that because he knew everybody would talk about it. Right. And we would have to be ignorant to promoting and marketing to say that wasn't a great move. Regardless of if his fans was hurt by it or
I
not.
don't believe that was a good move. I feel like he
I think that it's not a good move if you don't understand that all publicity is good publicity.
Right. Keep your name
His
relevant.
publicity came negative, but it still is about to help him sell more CDs and albums or whatever he's about to drop, more clothes than anybody else that's doing it. And I guarantee you that, regardless of if somebody think, and now I'm telling you that it was a business move versus it was a personal move. As his friend, I would be like, you tripping, bro. But as a business, and I'm backing him businessly, they put all the money behind that. They knew what they was doing. He know what he doing. He know he had to come from a hole. Kanye been quiet.
Yeah.
He been quiet for a whole year. He about to come back with a tape.
Yeah. He got lipo.
I'm telling you, he devised that plan for a year.
Yeah.
Straight
He
up.
had to.
He been, his stomach been empty.
Now his stomach was full. His stomach was full.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the same thing as why Donald Trump is the president.
Yeah.
Nobody would have voted for him.
Yeah.
But he's president because he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the tour. Will you be doing it solo? Who you got coming with you?
It started off solo. I don't think it's gonna be solo. It's a lot of people who, after I started talking about it, they was like, nah, I can't let you go on this solo. So we really trying to figure out who exactly, and I don't want to say any names because I think that's gonna be some of the craziest when y'all hear some of the names that, as an independent artist and as a solo artist that been doing everything in-house, I've built all of this stuff myself. To hear some of the names that we may hear on this tour is something that I ain't even gonna speak on. When I hear it, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, how did you do that? I just been working.
So summertime coming up, right? Will we see any summer jams? Any big like?
Oh yeah, no, I'm hitting all major concerts, tours. I'm gonna be affiliated with most of your big summer jams type of things and festivals and all of that. I'm still gonna do Arbor Fest and all that type of stuff because that's the culture. So you gotta still do that, but I'm gonna be places where you would have never been, or you would have never thought that somebody would go. I done talked to some artists that ain't never been in certain places, and they.
I don't want to jump back to what's going on in like the industries and things of that nature because your tour. I really want, with me trolling your social media, I just love how you're so verbal about a lot of different things. Childish Gambino's new video, "This Is America." Did you see it?
I seen bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. So the bits and pieces that you did see, whoa, like what's your reaction towards it?
It's another one of those things where it comes down to it's marketing and it's promoting. And I think when you talking to me, it's cheating because I ain't really a just sole artist where I'm just gonna be subjective and be like, I don't know. Right. I understand that it's promoting and marketing and they doing this stuff for the right publicity because it's all about publicity when you're dealing with staying relevant, staying famous. Right. I mean, I know the rappers that y'all see and how much money they put into being famous. Yeah. So if you can do something that's controversial, that's gonna keep you from spending as much money to be just as famous to somebody who's putting $300,000 into their campaign. Yeah. I mean, you gonna do it every time because that's $300,000 to your pocket plus what you gonna make.
Go ahead.
So I guess my another question for you would be: we talked about Kanye, we talked about Childish Gambino. You've already explained how you're not only making music for yourself or making music for people. So when you are writing your lyrics or freestyling your lyrics, do you choose to just write like to use your voice as a message provider, or are you just attacking the song and just speaking on whatever? Because I guess with Childish Gambino, like what I got from the video, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna talk about whatever, but it's a lot of things going on in the background. Are you using your platform to be like, oh, I'm out here rapping, but this is what's going on in the community, wake up people, this is that and the third? Or are you just like...
I mean, it's both. Like some of my music is inspirational and it's wake up, listen to this. And then some of my music is how I feel at that moment and what I feel like if I'm going to the club or how I'm feeling that day or my accomplishments. I talk a lot about where I come from and how I came up. And
that was about to be my next question.
A lot of the stuff that I talk about now, a lot of people would be like, what about the struggle? What about this? What about that? But it's like, I don't experience those same things no more. I've come far from those things, but because I'm still an independent artist and not on the mainstream level, they don't expect me to rap about Balenciagas and rap about fancy
You don't think you're on the mainstream level?
I don't say a mainstream level because I don't put a mainstream budget behind my campaign.
Yeah, I can
it's,
understand that.
It's a different type of, but I know these guys is putting $200,000-$300,000 behind their campaign, but I'm putting $50,000 in that same market, but I'm doing it single-handedly versus they got 10 hands on their project. So it's the same thing. It's just they're not gonna give me that credit for what they're doing because it's a company that's saying I'm Sony.
And is that? But my statement would be, I asked that question only simple fact of, I've mentioned your name to several people since our first encounter, and like Money, Power, Respect, Richie Rich, and they know exactly who you are. So that's why I was like, maybe like, what did it take for your name to hold so much weight in Atlanta? Because you are very well respected for real.
I think that came from the operations of what I did to the game. And that's what a lot of people that don't understand my campaign and where it comes from. I took like a year off and built an establishment that is an artist development center. It has multiple studios, it has an event space, it has hair salons, barbershops, tattoo parlors. It has all of these things that affect the industry on a day-to-day basis. So with that being said, we have some of the top rappers who y'all gonna look at as who's bigger than these people. You know, they come through that same studio that I had part of building and that I run and operate on real estate issue, and it still continues to be, is developing new artists. So my campaign is completely different. So it's not like the campaign of Lucci's where his campaign is more public and you know him because of the marketing and the budget that's behind him. The budget that's behind me comes from so many sources because I got 15, 16 different people that are working with me versus and they're actually making money on their own. They're their own independent contractor that's working with me. So that's where the name and the different things buzz bigger because you talk about who hasn't really been touched through me, and I'm still only an independent artist. When all of these guys, it's hundreds of people that's just in Atlanta, if you talk about the industry from movies to music, that they use my location over and over. And then I have a crazy marketing plan with buses and RVs and box trucks, and they're moving in the city with my name and my face on it. It's too hard not to know who I am.
Oh, you gon' see that damn thing. When I tell you the buses is big, let me say this to you. I enjoy your intellect. I love when, especially a man, can have a conversation. And I really like, even I know we've been cool for a minute, but like even today, I just feel like my respect level for you just kind of went up a notch because we have so many rappers. We had somebody come in here 2 weeks ago. I would never name drop, and he was high as a kite.
Yeah, higher than a kite.
I mean, he actually had missed his first interview.
You gonna drop no names?
But you're gonna get all the other
I said all that. I mean, it's just the same thing. I mean, I'm just being 100. Like, I just love the professionalism on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I think that comes with being in certain positions and growing as a person and a man into what I've done. Like, I have no choice. When you talk about you work with 17 to 15 different other entrepreneurs on a day-to-day basis, that you got to know how to talk to them and what they actually going through on a day-to-day basis. I'm learning stuff at such a rapid pace that it's just like you usually wouldn't see somebody that's on my level doing the things that I do, so it's kind of hard to not be intellectual. I talk to people that are other bosses every single day. They're entrepreneurs. I can't help but to move forward, and like I said, I talk to a lot of older gentlemen, and they put me on so much game that it'd be crazy sometimes because they tell me the same thing. Like, I don't even talk to people. I was just talking to an 81-year-old man 2 days ago, and he like, it's something about you, because I don't even talk to people.
Yeah.
You got an energy and you can hold a conversation.
Right.
He took me way back to 1960, and I'm like, and it was enjoyment. You know, I brought an energy out of him. He like, I ain't never had this in a long time.
Yeah.
Most people don't get me to talk. And I'm like, that's because it's me and my energy that I bring.
And that's always good to have. Jumping back into the tour, and I trolled your Instagram, so I know a little bit about you. I think we're friends. But going on to the tour, I know you didn't name drop any names, but I saw one shout out of a specific person whose family here at Q in the Streets, Akbar. So I saw you dropping jewels on her to say she the coldest out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? Can we expect a feature between you and her, or is that something in the works? Is she gonna be on a tour? Like, what's up?
That may be. I don't know. I mean, me and we been rocking on a whole different type of level before, like, it was even about music. And it's bigger than what y'all would look at as music, because, like I said, that same building, she was coming to that building. She was doing her personal training out of that building. She was getting herself together. And this is before me and her even encounter each other, that she come into the building that I'm operating. And it's like, that's why it's like things are so much on a bigger level, because she was doing something in there and it had nothing to do with music. But we both doing music, and look at where she at and look at where I'm at, and we're doing this every day. So we got ties to so many things, and I got ties to so many people, because you may not have been doing music at my building, but you was doing artwork, or you was doing chemistry, or you was doing hair.
I did my fitness in there.
You did like all type of different things, and it's because of you got all of these factors in there, like physical factors, other entrepreneurs. There's thousands of people who've come to that facility on different missions. Whether you do music, whether you do hair, whether you do tattooing, you could have been there, like we said, what we talking about right now, for working out. And it had nothing to do with music, but that's what it's developing. It's developing artists. It don't matter if you just in music. We developing personal trainer, we developing hairstylists, we're developing all walks of life that has to do with entertainment.
Child, whatever putting up a coin is in. Tell people they can find this building.
It's in the Metropolitan Lofts on Metropolitan, 675 Metropolitan. It's the Metropolitan Lofts known across the universe at the end of the day when I look at it, because anybody I talk to about the Metropolitan Lofts, they're like, oh yeah, you know, that's where 2 Chainz and Gucci Man and this person, all of the rappers and all of the entertainers and people who have a huge name, they had a loft over in that area. Like, and that's why I just look at it as like, it's only a matter of time before my level is up there on that level. And I know that theirs started probably after they was on. You know what I mean? Because most people don't get into entrepreneurship on this level if you a real artist until after you done this artist stuff. Now you got some coins, now you doing certain things, and you thinking differently, you know? But I took a different route, because I heard things, and I heard people getting finessed and jugged, and you spend all this time for studio time and recording and partying and not having nothing to show for it. So I was like, before I do that, I'm gonna have something to show for it. And it just turned into everybody coming there. At one point, nobody was over there. Now, I'm telling you, the whole city come through that spot. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell everybody where they can find you at on social media. Now, we're about to jump into one of your singles. We're gonna, as we're leaving out, but tell everybody where they can find you at on social media.
You can find me on pretty much any platform that has anything to do with music, but my IG is MPR _Richie, RICHE_Rich. My Twitter, my Facebook, all of that stuff is connected to the same, MPR Richie Rich. And I got my own website, MPR-Richie-Rich.com. I'm everywhere.
He's serious
if you
about
ain't got
this
the
thing,
internet,
y'all.
then you probably can't find me, because you ain't got the internet. Pay your phone bill.
Hey, there you have it, guys. We are leaving out of here right now. Mr. Richie Rich in the building, and this is a single, Ballin'. Keep it locked, it's WTNT's Q in the Streets.